Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Nitesh Kumar. I have over 1 year of experience with this generative AI and agentic AI frameworks. In my YouTube channel, I am planning to conduct a Crewai crash course. This is my second video in this Crewai crash course. If you haven't watched my previous videos, I highly suggest you to watch the previous videos because this is the continuation of previous video. So in this lecture, which we are going to learn about Crewai Agent key concepts, right? What is rule, what is goal, and what is backstory. These are the three parameters we mandatorily give inside the agent when we are going to design any agent in Crewai. These three parameter is mandatory and it is very important. Okay, this three parameter will help you to get some high quality results in terms of your output and response, right? So with that everyone, we can dive into the concepts. So I specifically created a PDF for you. Okay, whenever if you are preparing for an interview, okay, this Crewai, this PDF, okay, this PDF is help you a lot to clear many interviews, right? So keep the PDF with you. So whenever we are going to attend an interview, we can refer this PDF. Okay, so why Crewai, right? So in this lecture, which we are going to learn about Crewai agents parameters, right? Why agent design matters? Because so if you define your agent's goal, role, and backstory, okay, it will able to help to achieve some high quality results. Okay, so for that we need to give more focus on designing agents and tasks, right? Parameters. So the way define your agents significantly impacts, okay, output quality. Okay, well designed agents produce more relevant high quality results. Okay, if you define your agents in a well proper manner, right, in that case it will give some more relevant and high quality results, right? Then collaborative effectiveness. Okay, agents with complementary skills works together more efficiently. Okay, in my previous videos we discussed about that, right? Agent can communicate and collaborate and can able to give some high quality results. Okay, so it can able to work together more efficiently. Okay, collaborative effectiveness. Okay, task performance. Agents with a clear role goal executive tasks more effectively. Okay, if you provide some clear goals, clear roles and goals, okay, in that case it can able to work in efficient manner. Okay, and it will able to give some high quality results. Okay, and system scalability. Thoughtfully designed agents can be reused across multiple crews and contexts. Okay, crew agents and tasks can be reused across multiple crews. Okay, let's explore best practices for creating agents that excel in this dimensions, right? So in crew agent and task design, there will be one concept, right? 80 by 20 rule. Okay, focus on tasks over agents. Okay, in crew documentation page they are saying you need to focus on designing task 80 percentage. Okay, you need to give 80 percentage of your design work to tasks, right? And remaining 20 percentage only you need to focus on agent. Okay, in the way they are mentioning in the documentation page. Okay, they are saying when building effective AI agents, remember this crucial principle: 80 percentage of your effort should go into designing tasks, because whenever we are executing Crewai, the agent will straightforwardly read the task description only, right? So whenever I am executing crew, okay, in my playlist I'm going to cover everything in future videos. Okay, I am executing any crew, okay, I will show you. Okay, the agent will going to read particularly agent task description first. Okay, then only it can able to come agent goal. Okay, we need to give more priority to the task description. Okay, and they are particularly saying you should go into designing tasks. Okay, 80% of your effort should go into designing tasks only, and remaining 20% into defining agents. Okay, because if you most perfectly define your agent will fail. Okay, if you in real world cases, if you define your agents in a perfect manner, but if you poorly designed your task, okay, in that case it will fail. Okay, they are saying like that, right? Poorly designed task, okay, but well designed task can elevate even a simple agent. Okay, they are saying if you design your tasks in a well defined designed manner, okay, but if you fail to design your agents poorly, in that case it work fine. Okay, it work perfectly. They are saying like that, right? This means most of you spend most of your time writing clear task instructions. Okay, tomorrow or the day after I am covering task. Okay, you can clearly able to understand, right? So spend most of your time writing clear instructions. Define detailed inputs and expected outputs. Okay. So what should be the input and what should be the outcome of the task? Okay. So we need to define detailing. Okay. Add examples and context to guide execution. Dedicate the remaining time to agent. Okay. After spending more time with agent task designing, okay, after spending more time to designing task, then only you should focus to design on the remaining time. Okay, the remaining time you should focus to design on agent role. Okay, you should give 80% of your time to design task and remaining 20% to agent, right? They are saying like that. Dedicate the remaining time to agent role, goal and backstory. This doesn't mean agent design isn't important. Okay, it absolutely is, but task design is very where most execution failure occurs. Okay, they are saying if you poorly design agent, it's okay, but if you fail to design task, your agent design will fail. Okay, they are saying like that, right? They are saying in this point only. So prioritize accordingly. Okay, core principles of effective agent design, right? The role, goal, backstory, framework. Okay, these are the three mandatory, very important parameters. Okay, while you are going to design any agent, Crewai multi-agent orchestration. Okay, the first thing you need to focus on these three key components, right? Role, goal and backstory. These are the three main pillars of agent. Okay, these are the mandatory parameters of agent, right? The most powerful agents in Crewai are built on strong foundation of these three key elements, right? Role, okay, the agent's specialized function. Okay, so if you are going to design any role, okay, if you are going to design any agent, okay, so we are assigning specific task to the particular agent. Okay, you are a researcher assistant, you are a financial assistant, you are a data analyzer. Okay, so in this kind of a role we are giving to the agent. Okay, they are saying the role defines what the agent does and their area of expertise. Okay, your expertise in distribution system, your expertise in market trends. Okay, we are giving some expertise name. Okay, with the role. Okay, when crafting roles, be specific and specialized. Okay, instead of writer, not single word or two or words. Okay, one or two or words. Okay, this is poor design. Okay, use technical documentation specialist or creative storytelling. Okay, they are saying don't be, the role should not be one or two words. Okay, it should be minimum one sentence. Okay, technical document specialist or creative storyteller. Okay, align with real world professions. Okay, based roles on recognizable professional architects. Okay, they are saying you need to define, okay, financial analyst with expertise in market trends. Okay, you need to give some architect types. Okay, you need to attach some specialized roles. Okay, include domain expertise, specify the agent's field of knowledge. Okay, specialized analyzing financial analyst specializing in market trends. Okay, like the way they are saying. Okay, example of poor design. Okay, in your agent design, whenever you are giving two or one or two words, okay, this is a poor design. Okay, poor roles. Okay, instead if you give some minimum, if you give one sentence, right? Like they are giving senior UX researcher specializing, okay, in user interview analysis. Okay, they are expertising in this analysis. Okay, he is a senior UX researcher specializing in user interview analysis. We are attaching some specialist to the role. Okay, full stack software architect with expertise in distributed system, corporate communications director specializing in crisis management. Okay, the key point is you are attaching, okay, you are attaching, combining your role with this expertise. Okay, your expertise in distributed system, your expertise in interviewer analysis, your expertise in crisis management. Okay, this is the key role. Okay, for example, financial analyst with expertise in market trends. Okay, this is simple and easy to understand. Hope everyone you can able to understand this concept, right? This is very important. Okay, whenever you are going to design any agent, you need to give role first. You need to define role. Okay, then only you should define goal. Okay, so next one is goal. Okay, the agent's purpose and motivation. Okay, this is very important, everyone. The goal direct the agents, okay, efforts shapes their decision making process, and the effective goal should be, okay, how the agent should act. Okay, how the agent's effort should be, okay, shapes the decision making process. Okay, how the agent's decision making process, it's all depends on only your goal, the designing. Okay, effective goal should be clear and outcome focused, define what the agent is trying to achieve. Okay, so if you are a performance, okay, performance maintainer, okay, cost effectiveness, so outcome focused. Okay, emphasize quality standards, include expectations about the quality of work, right? Incorporate success criteria, help the agent understand what good looks like. Okay, let's see, I'm giving 3 examples for you. Okay, examples of effective rules. Okay, uncover actionable user insights by analyzing interview data. This is important. Okay, this is goal based. Analyzing interview data, identifying a recurring pattern. This is also goal based, right? Unmet needs and improvement opportunities. Okay, this is robust scalable systems with balanced performance. This is outcome focused, right? Balanced performance, maintainability and cost effectiveness. This is outcome focused. And craft clear empathetic crisis communication. This is clear specific of goal, right? Craft clear empathetic crisis communication that address stakeholder concerns while protecting organizational reputation, right? So I hope you are understood this goal, right? This is easy one, right? Not that much complicated one. Next one is backstory. Backstory, the agent experience and perspective. Okay, this is also a easy one, right, everyone, right? So if you are going to design any backstory, right, you need to give some agent's experience. Okay, you are a 10 years of experience in data analyst field. Okay, and you are a expert in this particular field. Okay, they are defining like that way, right? The backstory gives a depth to the agent, influencing how they approach problems and interact with others. Good backstory, like establish expertise and experience, explain how the agent gained their skills, right? Describe how the agent approaches their work. Okay, creative cognitive persona, ensure all elements of the backstory align with the role and goal. Backstory, you have spent 15 years conducting and analyzing user research for top tech companies. You should, okay, these are expertise. Okay, their expertise in this field. Okay, 15 years of conducting analyzing user research for top tech companies. Okay, you have a talent for reading. This is skills. They are combining expertise and skills. You have a talent for reading between the lines and identifying patterns the other miss. Okay, you believe that good UX is invincible and that the best insights come from listening to what users don't say as much as what they do say, right? And the second one is with 20 plus years of experience. This is this specifically referring the experience one, right? With 20 plus experience, years of experience building distributed system at scale. Okay, this is experience and this is skills. They are combining these two keywords, right? At scale, we will develop a pragmatic approach to software architecture. You've seen both successful and failed systems and have learned valuable lessons from each. You balance theoretical best practices with practical constraints and always consider maintenance and operational aspects of your design. Third example is as a seasoned communications professional, okay, who has guided multiple organizations through high profile crisis. You understood the and you understand the importance of transparency, speed, and empathy in crisis response. You have a methodology approach to crafting messages that address concerns while maintaining organization credibility. Specialist over generalist. Okay, so agents perform significantly better when give specialized roles rather than general ones. Right? If you give some any specific role, specialized roles, okay, it will able to give some high quality results, okay, and it also able to perform well, right? A high focused agent delivers more precise relevant outputs. Okay, they are saying this one, balancing specialization and versatility. Effective agents strike the right balance between specialization, doing one thing extremely well. Okay, if you are specifying you are a 20 plus years experience in data analyst field, okay, you specifically specialize, you are specify the specialization, right? So if you specify this way, right, doing one thing extremely, it will help you to do the task in extremely well, right? It will able to search in depth and it will able to extract that result. Okay, and versatility, being adapted to various situation, right? And specific role, versatile and application, create agents with specialized skills that can be applied across multiple contexts. Avoid overly narrow definitions. Okay, ensure agents can handle variations with their domain of expertise. Consider the collaborative context, design agents whose specialization complement the other agents they will work. Okay, setting appropriate expertise level. Okay, the expertise level you are saying to your agent shapes how they approach task. Okay, no novice agent, okay, good for straightforward task. Okay, brainstorming or initial drafts. If you want to give some straightforward tasks, okay, you can define novice agents. Okay, intermediate agents, okay, suitable for most standard tasks. Okay, if you are creating any applications related to YouTube summarization or blog writing, okay, content writing and editing, okay, this kind of these are the intermediate agents. Okay, you need to suitable most standard tasks with reliable execution, you need to give some this way. You need to design this way, right? Export agents best for complex specialized task requiring depth and nuances. Okay, if you are going to design any complex workflows, right, complex multi-agent orchestration, so in that case you need to use some expert agents, right? World class agents are reserved for critical tasks where exceptional quality is needed. Okay, choose the appropriate expertise level based on task. Okay, based on your task complexity, we need to choose this any one of for our requirement, right? And a mix of expertise levels often work best. Okay, with higher expertise assigned to core specialized functions, generic less effective. Okay, if you provide less, okay, if you provide a poor role, okay, it will give some less effective over your response. Okay, search. Okay, in terms of researching or in terms of providing output, it will give some less effective, right? So specialized, if you give some more effective technical block writer specializing in explaining more complex AI concepts to non-technical audience, right? So if you define like this way, okay, it can able to perform in a more effective manner, right? Specialist benefits. Okay, clear understanding of expected output, more consistent performance, better alignment with specific task, improved ability to make domain specific judgments, right? Practical example before and after. Okay, so how you can able to design your agents. Okay, this agent in a good manner and not. Okay, they are in this specific example which we are going to see. Okay, if you are going, if your agent perform in a well manner, right, in a good manner, okay, you need to define this much. Okay, in this way, right, in this way. Okay, if you design your agent in this way, okay, in a poor manner, okay, role, okay, in a one or two words, okay, in a goal couple of words, okay, write a good content backstory giving one or two sentences, it's a poor designing. Okay, it's a poor way of designing your agent. Okay, if you want to give, if you are expecting any desired output, if you are expecting any high quality output, okay, in that case you need to design your agent in this manner only, right? Role B2B technology content strategist. Okay, in goal, name clear and outcome focused. Okay, and then backstory in experienced and a skill based one, right? You need to define in this manner. Okay, with that everyone, I hope you can able to understood this agent goal, role, goal and backstory. Okay, in this understanding will help you to design in a design application in a more effective manner, right? These are the key main components in Crewai. Okay, thanks for watching my video.